Hey Scorpio, welcome to 8 of Cups Tarot. I decided to, well, Spirit sort of decided that I would do a check-in for each sign individually. Mid-month, June, it covers the eclipse that's coming, which is a really big eclipse. And this energy, really, this reading can go out for the next 6 months. Although I think you'll start to see things happen quite suddenly anytime now. You may have recently seen it. Of course, there's been a lot of astrological things going on, and it's kind of hard to sort what is what's happening because of this planet, what's happening because of another planet. It gets a little hard to decipher. But right now I'm just trying to capture the energy of this 0-degree Cancer solar eclipse that we have coming up on the 21st. So first I'm going to pull a couple of astrology cards to get an idea of your environment and your energy at the time. Into my Scorpios. Oh, okay. 4th house, roots. This could be a heavy card. It could talk about home life, your childhood, your parents, situations that you have going on. But it could also talk about karmic energy through your ancestors, through your family lines, through your heritage. You may be spending some time talking to family, learning new things. It could also be old beliefs that we've had, beliefs that we've kind of grown up with. And with that came the card of Pluto and transformation. So whatever this is, your 4th house, your roots, is definitely changing for you due to this eclipse energy. This could be as simple as moving, changing your house, changing your residence and where you live. It could be, you know, something as revolutionary as, you know, like really digging into your family tree and finding out your family heritage, and shaking up some change in those regards. It could be beliefs that you've held on to as a child, you know, like, you know, somebody may have said something to you when you were really young, like, I don't know, like, men aren't nurses. And you've always wanted to do that. And now is the time where you start to transform those beliefs. You start to look at them and wonder why you have those. Are they even yours, right? It could be a differentiator. Like I said, you could also be dealing with issues with your parents, your siblings. Yeah. So below the surface, we've got the 4 of Wands. So this could be in regards to your home. Again, I've got home life coming up. Family life. Being transformed. Now I'm going to clarify, but I just want to pick a couple of cards here. In your past, 7 of Swords. Deception, self-sabotage. Could be coming from other people. Again, we'll get an idea when we clarify. But it could also be, you know, lies that you tell yourself. Things like, I can't do that. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough time. All the ways in which you hold yourself back is also my 7 of Swords. It's not always a card of being a victim of somebody's deceit. But it could be. It could be somebody stealing from you, taking advantage of you, lying to you. Wow. Crowning. Like, if I could be any clearer about this whole nose, this is exactly the axis, the Capricorn Cancer. Crowning you, the devil, it's sort of this oppressive energy where you feel like you have to do something or something has to be a certain way. Which is weird for a placement of your hopes and dreams, but that could be what's really controlling you right now. Let's take a look at what's coming up in the near future. I don't know, with that devil energy, I'm picking up on, you know, maybe you don't believe in marriage. Maybe you don't believe that you could have those things, that happy home, the kids, the wife, the husband, the stability. And maybe in the past, you were given opportunities, but because it was so uncomfortable for you. That's really true of anyone who's a continuous victim of, you know, any kind of cycles of abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, anything, even being in like narcissistic relationships. You could heal and heal and heal and do all of the work, but until you get into a healthy relationship, then you start to really see what you have to change within you. Because it's your expectations, you know, it's things that are worn into you. When you're in bad relationships over and over again, you sort of start to expect the bad things. And so you may be attracting those situations to you just because they're comfortable. They're more comfortable than having to learn the new way to be in a healthy relationship. Your future is the moon. So things coming to the surface, secrets coming out, clarity over the darkness. Yeah. Okay, so let's pull some clarifiers here. I'm picking up on a couple different instances. And the moon being in the future, I really see an element of having to face some fears. Having to really expose some truths. Okay, so let's take a look at this Four of Wands. Because remember, this Four of Wands, this is something that is driving you. It's a force, it's driving you, whether you realize it or not. It's the need or the want to have that happy, healthy family life, that stability, and to be able to share it with somebody else. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Three of Pentacles. This could have to do with somebody making an offer. Either you are expecting or were expecting somebody to make an offer, a commitment. Now, it's only a Knight of Pentacles, so I don't see like an engagement ring or anything like that. I just see, you know, kind of wanting a commitment, exclusivity of some sort. But it's being blocked. This Nine of Wands, it's really about being hurt so many times in the past that you don't want to give this a chance. Or maybe this is somebody else's energy. Maybe you were making an offer to somebody who kind of has their wall up And again, it's like I said, they don't know how to cooperate. Now, this, of course, Three of Pentacles can represent a third-party situation. I'm feeling like somebody picked someone else over you. Now, this doesn't have to necessarily be, you know, a third-party situation like dating scenario. But, you know, if you were up against somebody else in a job position and they got the job, you know, I'm just feeling a little bit of fear of rejection here. Like, you really want this stability, but there's a fear of rejection, whether it's yours or somebody else's, that is affecting you. Let's get some clarity on the Seven of Swords. Remember, energy is fluid, so this could be the energy of somebody around you. Seven of Swords, my goodness. Well, here's a lot. The Lovers, the Tower, and the Ten of Cups. Yeah. Again, I'm picking out a rejection here of somebody choosing someone over you. Or maybe you chose somebody else. But you were deceiving yourself. This was the wrong choice. And now you're bored. That's how I see it. That's how I see this whole thing playing out. Let me pull some cards on this Devil really quick. What is this Devil card in your hopes and dreams? I have a little kid who's playing with a squeaky toy. If you can hear that, I'm sorry. You always think that you're going to set them up and they're going to be really quiet, but they always find that one thing, right? Just that one thing. Tell me about the Devil. The Devil, the Fool, King of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, and you want to take that leap of faith, don't you? You do. But instead you run away. Why? Oh, Scorpio, I gotta get to the bottom of this. All right, let's pull some cards for the moon card. I always hate getting this card in the outcome because it's like, I don't know. That's not fair. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to me. I mean, we all are here because we want to know, right? What's the moon card? What's the moon card for my Scorpios? Ooh, the Empress. Okay. So remember down here I said we had somebody making an offer. The Knight of Pentacles. And then we talked about this mess from the past. You know, where this is you or somebody else. I don't know. It looked like a three-party situation. Somebody chose somebody over you, or you chose the wrong person. Either way, it was, you felt like a disappointment. Like you aspired for something to be so wonderful, but it ended up being kind of shitty. And so even though you really want this, you really want this happy home life, this commitment energy, this happy relationship kind of stuff, you know that you tend to run away, or you date people that tend to run away when things get, I don't want to say get difficult, but when things get intense, there's a tendency to run away. That's you or the people that you're with. But the moon card is coming up with the Empress, the Seven of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So there's growth. While you've been doing all of this stuff, kind of reconciling the past, figuring out, you know, what you truly want and the things that you kind of need to get over. Because remember, we're transforming those things. This person's been growing from a Knight of Cups to a Knight of Pentacles to a King of Pentacles. They're in their power. And I think as you've taken the time to kind of heal all of this, you might be in this Empress energy. Now, I do have to say, when the Empress comes out next to the moon, I see pregnancy. Absolutely pregnancy. So, congrats if that's something that you want. I think it is something that you want very much. But if it's not something that you want right now, protect yourself, use precautions, you know, be extra careful. Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. It tells me that you have a lot of options. Maybe more options than you realize right now. This could be multiple people coming to you. You know, maybe somebody from your past coming back, as well as somebody, you know, you're dealing with right now. And you're going to feel confused. I think that's what's going to happen, is you're going to feel really confused over this situation. So I'm going to tell you to take your time and to really go within. Don't make any rash decisions right now. We still have a lot of things that are retrograding. So now is really not the time to make these big decisions. Late July, August, awesome, give it a go. But right now, right up until the end of July, things could feel a little bit muddy. But you are definitely leaning, you're headed towards really good stability here. upgrade in partners, maybe. I just feel like you're done with this negative energy. You're done with this cycle of disappointment in relationships. I think the devil is causing you to make better decisions and really reflect on yourself and your actions and to want more for yourself. And then there's definitely somebody in your energy who wants more too. So I can't wait to see how this plays out. I hope I get an update. If this is your reading, leave a comment. I really love to hear those. I love to hear your stories. Okay, guys. I will catch you in a couple weeks when I do your July readings. Take care. Bye.